Hey there, today I'm diving into the world of pivot irrigation. Ever wondered how vast fields of crops stay lush and green? Well, let's break it down. Pivot irrigation is a fascinating method of watering crops where equipment rotates around a central pivot point. Imagine a giant sprinkler system that moves in a circle covering the entire field. Pretty cool, right? So how does it work? Water is typically drawn from a groundwater source, then pumped into a long pipe with sprinklers attached. This pipe rotates around the central pivot, which is fixed in the middle of the field. The whole system is powered by electricity delivered through a wire running alongside the pivot. Now let's talk mechanics. The pivot is supported by towers with wheels that move along the field. The outer sprinklers move faster than the inner ones because they have a larger area to cover. To ensure even water distribution, the sprinkler heads are numbered and strategically placed. Larger nozzles are used near the pivot point and smaller ones further out. Plus, farmers can control the entire system remotely via phone. They can adjust settings like start and stop times and even the angle of rotation. Talk about smart farming. Constructing and assembling a pivot irrigation system is no small feat. First, a concrete pad is poured for the pivot point. Ditches are dug for the water pipe, which is then connected and lubricated. Electrical wiring runs alongside the pipe, and a crew assembles the entire structure, including the towers, arms, and sprinklers. Tension and compression are key in the structural design, ensuring everything stays in place. Finally, the electrical and control systems are installed and connected. Now let's look at the pros. Pivot irrigation is incredibly efficient in water use compared to other methods. It can significantly increase crop yields. For example, irrigated soybean fields can produce mid-80s bushels per acre versus just 60 bushels per acre for non-irrigated fields. And, of course, the convenience of remote control is a huge plus. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are some drawbacks to consider. The initial investment cost is high and it requires a relatively flat field for optimal operation. There's also the potential for crop damage from the moving equipment. Lastly, the return on investment, or ROI, can take around 5 years, depending on factors like rainfall and crop prices. So there you have it, a quick dive into pivot irrigation. It's an innovative and efficient system, but like anything, it has its pros and cons. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Nature in Mind, for more interesting information about irrigation.